So my name's Libby Hawker. I am a general management trainee and I'm currently working as a project manager within Somerset Foundation Trust.
So I'm Zach Skittrell. I'm on the general management stream of the graduate scheme and I'm based at the Royal Devon and Exeter Hospital.
My name is James Cookson and I'm currently the Support Services Workstream Manager working for the Building a Brighter Future team, which is designing and planning and delivering the new hospital at Torbay. The main thing that attracted me to the Southwest Management Training Scheme was the opportunity to really explore the wider NHS and health community family. In my previous role as a medicine optimization pharmacist, I felt that whilst I was developing myself clinically, as a manager, I didn't have much opportunities.
And I found the graduate scheme, I thought it fitted everything that I wanted to do. I got on the job training, but I could also further my studies, so I thought it was a really good opportunity.
The more I kind of got into the application of it and finding out more about the graduate scheme, the more it appealed to me. It seemed at the time like a really diverse way to start your career because you do get thrown around the place, so you can get a flavour for different elements just outside of generally doing your job. I mean, the NHS is such a huge organisation that's, under quite a large amount of pressure at the moment, and I thought, well, it's a good challenge. It's a good challenge to at least start off with my career.
So it's massively boosted my confidence. You get to do a breadth of different roles.
The best part of the scheme are the away training days. You get to meet all the other trainees, there's a social element, and particularly down in the southwest, it means that you do get to meet your colleagues all the way from down in Cornwall, all the way up to Bristol and beyond. So it's really an opportunity to meet like-minded people, learn from their experiences and also to network.
The qualification that you do alongside working full-time is really, really useful. It's beneficial to everything that you're doing day to day, and so really try to fully engage with that.
My manager's been fantastic. He's really just sort of like a friend almost, and so supportive. As I think the same goes for most of the people that I've come across and worked with. I mean, during my orientation, I got to meet people from all sorts of areas in the hospital, and I think one thing that really surprised me and amazed me was how many people that I came across had done 25 plus years.
So I've absolutely loved it. I'm a Southwest native, so I've come and moved back to Somerset. It's a really beautiful part of the country. But also I found that the working culture down here is really welcoming. It doesn't feel too competitive or anything like that. Everybody is incredibly supportive, and I found that to be sort of the highlight of my experience.
Yeah, the southwest is actually like a perfect area for me to live in because the city offers enough of what you need, but equally it's just like that, and you can be out in the countryside and have a bit of nature and greenery, which is nice.
So during my time on the scheme, I had my first child born, James Jr., and it meant that I also transitioned from a single man to a married man to a father, and the scheme also was able to support me with that, with the parental leave. So throughout my personal life journey, the scheme has been able to support both my life journey and my work career.
One of the best things about the graduate scheme is that you get a lot of exposure to not just the job that you've kind of been given as your remit, but actually you get the opportunity to be pulled in on the side into a big conversation that's happening with the executives, big picture stuff. So it's that ability to have those conversations and be part of those conversations at all levels, which I think is really good, and actually have your input wanted, which for someone who's at the very beginning of their career and who's just trying to work it all out is actually quite valuable.
The scheme really values everybody's points of difference. Every graduate management trainee has a network around them to support them, whether that be through the scheme or through your organisation, but also through the buddying system and things like that. And so it's really nurturing, really supportive, and it's just a very positive place to work, really.
Don't feel that this is a scheme that's only for recent graduates. I joined the scheme in my early 30s and I started a family, and the scheme was still the right place for me as it was for a brand new graduate.
2 years, it's going to go by in a flash. You're going to learn so much and you're going to come out of it with so many more experiences under your belt. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'd recommend it to everyone because it's so varied in what you get offered every day. I mean, no day of work is the same, really. And inspiring because the people that you meet and the people that you work with, because they're amazing, and without them, the NHS wouldn't function at the end of the day.